I'm really excited. This is a bill that has been built with community to make sure that we have equity in our impact fees. Some child care centers are finding that they're getting as much as 5 times as much impact fees, which are the fees that are assessed when you build new facilities or expand facilities. And of course, this is an issue for me as a mom with a kindergartner who had access to local, sustainable childcare, and I know how much it's needed by so many neighbors. So if we can get this over the finish line through the Senate, it'll mean those impact fees won't be a barrier to building more childcare in all of our communities across Washington state. So very excited about the conversation. So far, a lot of pro support. So looking forward to that continuing in the other chamber. 1494 is a bill in the Finance Committee, still in the House. It's a little bit unique in that it gets to stay in the House when it has implications for the budget and the balancing of the budget for our full package that'll be coming up later this leg session. So 1494 is an anti-displacement property tax exemption for up to $250,000 over the assessed value of the state portion of your property tax that you would pay in. So an exemption so you wouldn't have to pay up to $250,000 for that state portion. For me, it's a housing issue, making sure folks stay in place, which is why we call it the anti-displacement property tax exemption. So looking forward to conversations. We already had the hearing on the bill, which was very positive. I've been continuing to work with stakeholders from all over the state who really care both about housing and tax equity and making sure we turn our upside down tax code right side up. So have advocates from both those spheres of work working together, and look forward hopefully to an exec hearing in the House so that we can have it under consideration as we balance our budget at the end of leg session. The beauty of being in the first year of the biennium means that as we introduce bills now, if we aren't able to get them through the full process, this part of the biennium, they come back right on day one of the next year. So that means we get to continue to improve that bill. I am so proud of the work on 1156. It's to bring ranked choice voting as an option to local elections, not a mandate, but an option for communities to choose and work with their county auditors to bring it to their local communities. We've had thousands, literally thousands of advocates across Washington state coming forward, advocating, making sure every legislator heard about this amazing bill. And we get to continue to work on it through interim. Get folks together, talk about how to strengthen the bill. And I'm really excited because we got 2 steps further this cycle than it's ever moved before. This is not the first year we've been considering ranked choice voting. So to get it out of approps this year was huge. And then to also have it pulled from rules to even be considered from on the floor is huge. So looking forward to keeping that momentum going as we move into 2022 and staying close to advocates working on that bill throughout interim. Capital gains has been in conversation years before, but it's always originated from the House. This year, to have it originate from the Senate and actually pass out of the Senate, I feel really honored. I get to serve on the Finance Committee in the House, so we get to have that bill heard and hearing. It's going to be coming up very quickly, so really excited to continue that conversation. Capital gains is another tool to rebalance our tax code to make sure those who have more to share are sharing what they can. And capital gains is when money makes money. So when you sell stocks, when you sell bonds, taxing the income that then becomes liquid after that. So making sure that we continue to have a conversation about money making money. We should each share a little bit of that into the greater good. So for all the things that we all need, our schools, our roads, all the infrastructure we enjoy as Washington neighbors. So I'm really excited for the conversation. I know we'll have a lot of folks give testimony, and it's been long overdue.